A shocking case of cybercrime has emerged from southern India. The city of Bengaluru is the focal point. Now, this case all began with a phone call, a courier delivery, a warning about suspicious parcel, and then what followed was a complete nightmare that cost an unsuspecting tech professional nearly 32 crore Indian rupees. Cybercrime investigators are calling this the biggest digital arrest fraud that the state of Karnataka has ever seen. From fear to financial ruin, the high-stakes scam reveals how sophisticated online criminals are preying on even the most tech-savvy Indians. Their catch? Fear in the mind of a person. Now, this elaborate scam spiraled into months of fear, manipulation, and financial devastation. This ordeal began on September 15th, 2024. So this is not a recent case. Now, the victim, a 57-year-old woman, received a phone call from a man claiming to be from DHL Courier Service. He claimed that a parcel addressed to her at the DHL center in Mumbai's Andheri contains 3 credit cards, 4 passports, and MDMA drugs. When the woman denied any connection to the parcel, the caller insisted that her mobile number was found on it. Then came a warning from the man that she could be implicated in a cybercrime case. According to the complaint, the con was far from ordinary. The fraudsters didn't just trick the victim, they took control of her entire life. For days, they kept her under constant watch, warning her not to reach out to the police or anyone that she trusted. Every call, every move was shadowed by threats. They told her that if she spoke up, her family would pay the price. Fearing for her loved ones and anxious about her son's upcoming wedding, the woman followed their every command. Later, in another call, these scamsters posed as CBI officials, and they allegedly threatened her with arrest. Now, these scamsters instructed her to install Skype IDs. Through this, they continuously monitored her via her phone camera, claiming that she was under house arrest. These fraudsters would issue threats, hurl abuses at her, and coerce her to follow instructions. The victim says that the callers were tracking her phone activity and her location, and that increased her fear. Then she was told to submit details of all her assets for verification by the Financial Intelligence Unit under the RBI. The criminals also produced forged letters from the cybercrime department. Between September and October of 2024, the woman was forced to provide all her bank details. Still, the crime did not end here. Then came another demand from these criminals. They asked her to deposit 90% of assets for clearance. She was made to transfer the money as instructed. In fact, the scammers even asked her to deposit an additional 2 crore rupees as surety, followed by additional amounts as taxes. All along, she was under continuous Skype surveillance. In December last year, she got a fake clearance letter sent by these very scammers. Surprisingly, it was just a few days before her son's engagement. The demands continued into early 2025, with assurances that the money would be returned. Suddenly, communication stopped in March this year. By the time the victim had broken her fixed deposits, liquidated other savings, and had made 187 bank transactions, the total amount she transferred was nearly 32 crores. She then filed a complaint only on November 14th this year, citing shock, her son's June wedding, international travel, and illness. While police have launched a massive probe, it still remains unclear which accounts this huge amount of money went into. Digital arrest scams are clearly on the rise in India. Cyber fraudsters siphoned off 58 crore rupees this month from a Mumbai-based businessman by posing as CBI and Enforcement Directorate officials. In September, a retired banker from Delhi lost his entire life savings after he fell prey to digital frauds. Reports say the 78-year-old man was kept confined to his house for over a month under digital arrest. He lost 23 crores to digital fraud. In March this year, an 86-year-old woman in Mumbai lost over 20 crores to fraudsters who were posing as police officers. Between December 2024 and March 2025, the scammers convinced her that her Aadhaar card had been misused and coerced her into transferring money to various accounts. In July this year, it was reported that a senior woman doctor in Gujarat's Gandhinagar was kept under digital arrest for over 3 months, where she was forced to break fixed deposits, take loans, and blackmailed into paying more than 19 crore rupees to fraudsters. Data from the Indian government alone shows victims of India's digital arrest scam have lost over 25 billion rupees, nearly $300 million since 2022. National Cybercrime Portal data pegs losses to digital arrest scams at $25 million in just the first 2 months of 2025 alone. In all of these stories about scam and fraud, there's a lesson for all of us here. Do not let fear overtake your mind, and do not fall prey to calls which otherwise make no sense. That's all we have for you on this episode of Prime Crime. We'll be back next week with more such stories and cases from around the world. Thanks for watching.